and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Gemini for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the Gemini placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon as well in the description below. I post my personal spells on there, collective spreads, live streams, all of that. So let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. What are the energies surrounding you? Okay. All right. All right, so let's start here. So we have shared inspiration. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraints and rules and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. So tapping into this energy, the universe is saying, okay, it's time to scrap, not even scrap a project or scrap something, but it's definitely time to start new. And I feel like the more people you can connect with, the better at this time. I like shook the table. Break through to new dimensions. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. So yeah, I feel an energy of starting something new. I feel like you guys have a lot of resources at your disposal at this time in terms of intuition. Like intuitively, there's a lot of, you know, like the universe is giving you the keys. Pay attention to your dreams during this time, Gemini. Get a dream journal. Do, you know, start to journal on a consistent basis. Work on expanding your consciousness. You know, eating better can help with this. Meditation can help with this. Listening to certain guided meditations can help with this, etc. But, you know, work on expanding your consciousness right now, because things and like ideas and inspiration and information downloads is really trying to burst through into your consciousness at this time. Your guides are trying to communicate with you and the universe and give you, you know, information. We have let your personality shine. This is about being authentic to who you truly are. You have something that no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. So what will honestly set you apart from the crowd is allowing yourself to, you know, truly be the best version of yourself, or allowing yourself to truly, like, for an example, if you've always wanted to change your aesthetic, if you've always been kind of like more basic in your look, changing your aesthetic, changing up your, you know, your Instagram, your social media, what you wear, you know, in public, you know, is gonna bring you exactly who you want. If you don't want just a basic partner, if you want someone more edgy or someone into the things that you're into, then you're gonna have to embody that fearlessly. Otherwise, it's gonna be incredibly hard to convince someone that that's who you are at your core when they have no example of it, you know? We have diving to new depths. So I feel you guys really like getting deeper into your authenticity, like who you really are. There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface or missing what's really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you're feeling about your current situation. That's definitely an exercise that could be helpful to you right now, Gemini. Exploring your self-conscious, asking yourself, okay, there's this particular, you know, area in my life that I've been focused on or that I'm worried about. Let's dive deeper. Like, what do I truly feel about this situation? And through that process alone, honestly, the downloads, the information, the thoughts, it should really kind of just run on for you, have this domino effect. But then you can start to dissect it if it doesn't come naturally. Like, okay, what can I do about this? Why am I not getting this? What's in my way? Like, really get deep into it. And then we have the gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. So being neutral in terms of how things happen for you is gonna be best. You know, don't have your you know, in terms of love, I'm just getting this message. Don't set your sight on any specific thing happening. Know what you want, communicate with the universe as far as what you want, and then set and forget your manifestation. You don't have to manifest, you know, new love down to the ground. You've not got to burn 10 candles and do 3 spells and all this craziness. Like, just know what you want, and know that as long as you're in a high vibration, you're going to naturally be a magnet for those things that you want, or a magnet for the things that are in your highest good, like a happy relationship or a happy work life, a promotion, you know, so on and so forth. All right, let's see. Yeah, honestly, in terms of love, you're wanting a better, how can I explain? It's not even better. Higher isn't like the best word. I don't feel like you want something deeper. You want something more. You want the full package, you know? I feel like you've dated, you know, different people, because we got the Page of Cups in reverse, and this is also coming through intuitively that there's a huge love message for you guys for whatever reason. But I feel like you've dated people who have had, you know, different pieces of the bigger picture that you want for yourself and you want for your life. And now it's like, okay, you want someone who has all of it. And yeah, surrounding yourself with people who are already, you know, in that mind state of wanting more or knowing that they deserve more will help you. Allowing yourself to break through to new dimensions so you can truly believe and know that you deserve that, you deserve more, is going to be big for you. All right, let's see. Yeah, you're really going to have to explore your subconscious. We got the 9 of Swords here. That's, you know, cycle completion here. You've got all these bodies, all these cycles completed in the boat, and now you're ready to move forward with the lessons that you've learned, but you're ready to move forward. So you do have to explore your subconscious to get there. Page of Cups in reverse. You know that you want more than what you've experienced in the past. You want something, you know, full picture. And it doesn't have to be about love, you know that you want a position that pays you good, but also gives you XYZ amount of vacation. You know, 2 weeks is not enough for you. Or, you know, no vacation is obviously not enough for you. Or you want to be able to work at a company that if you're truly sick, or if you have an issue with like childcare, whatever, they respect that, they understand that, they work with you. You know, you want the full picture, not just a job that pays well, but a job that gives you 3, 4, you know, 6 weeks of vacation. You can call in without, you know, you can call in without feeling guilty or feeling like the whole place is going to go to, you know, or there's going to be a problem when you come back to work. Like, you want more flexibility. You want more, Gemini. And it's going to take exploring your subconscious to get there. I keep accidentally saying self-conscious too, or wanting to say self-conscious. So I feel like that's potentially a factor for you guys. Maybe, you know, it's hard for you to explore how you feel about yourself, or you feel self-conscious, and people can feel that from you. They can feel that you aren't living in your truth. They can feel that you're not the embodiment of who you want to be energetically, you know. And with the veil being thin and so many shifts happening, people are awakening and they're able to get intuitive messages about other people. So people will be able to tell by your energy if you're not in an alignment, and they're not going to be attracted to that. We have the 4 of Cups and the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, turn off that Emperor energy, turn on that Empress energy, and connect to your divine feminine so that you can explore your self-conscious, because your Emperor energy has been running for so long. You've been very much so left brain, logical thinking for so long, just working. You haven't slowed down to really nurture your feminine side and respect and understand that your feminine side is just as important as your masculine side. I feel like, Gemini, you've been trying to get things done so much that you haven't explored this whole other side, you know, of your brain or your consciousness or yourself that is equally as able to get you what you want. Fixing your mind state, being in a positive vibration is just as effective, if not more, than like going on a dating app or taking actual steps to kind of bring you love or whatever it is that you want. Fixing your mind state about things is just as effective as getting a higher education. Like, it's you know, we're getting out of a space in society where we don't acknowledge that feminine side. Oh, that's deep. Now I'm getting downloads about the divine feminine and how the divine feminine has been disrespected and not appreciated. And ooh, I'm getting a lot of downloads, but I want to continue your read. Okay, we're gonna keep going. I want to download that so bad, but it'll come back to me later. So we have the Chariot in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. Things have been slow. Things have been stagnant. I honestly feel you guys at a screeching halt. Like I can almost hear the screeching halt. Yeah. I don't feel like you can push through any further in that masculine energy. You're going to have to acknowledge your divine feminine and how it's been neglected. Wow, I did not think I would get this deep of a read for you guys. I don't use this. This is the Santa Muerte deck. I don't use this deck that often because it's hard to stay on topic, because it's just a powerful deck, you guys. You can find it on Amazon. Anyways, whew, Knight of Cups in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're having a hard time chucking that old version of you. You know, and it's like as many accomplishments as far as you've gotten as of late through, you know, being inside so much, through doing shadow work, through working in your masculine energy to accomplish certain things. It's like you still don't feel like you're that girl, you're that guy. It's like you still don't feel like you're enough. And it's not because you haven't worked enough. It's truly because your divine feminine has not been nurtured, or, you know, it's like the sensitive side of yourself, you've started to say like I hate that side of myself. Like, so I refuse to acknowledge that side. And it may have, you know, I can't talk today. It's so frustrating. But maybe it's made you, you know, like more, quote, heartless, you know what I mean? Like someone who's a little more hard with people and things like that. Chariot in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse. Honestly, I don't feel like you can go much further without acknowledging that feminine side, Gemini. Let's see what we get in terms of love. I was getting so many love downloads. You know, it won't be for every single one of you guys, but apply it in whatever area in your life you need to. So if this is about a job for you, put some respect on your name and realize that they hired you for a reason. They didn't hire you because they were looking for the most incapable person on the planet. They hired you because they were like, you show me so many examples of being a good employee that I'm going to pay you to be on my team and work here. So you got to realize that they chose you for a reason. And you know, yeah, I feel like you guys are reaching for new heights though, and the breakthrough is going to happen through the tunnel of feminine energy though, still. So that's going to take you guys down a rabbit hole. We have trust and playfulness. Like, I want to do the download so bad right now, but I'm going to wait till after your video. This situation is calling for you to have faith, playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, is what it says at the bottom of that card. So you guys, you're going to have to trust the process and get back into that playful energy. And that feminine energy can be very playful and flirty and fun. And we all have masculine and feminine energy. So this doesn't have anything to do with gender, by the way. To be honest, like males especially, or people who resonate with masculine energy, typically ignore the feminine energy the most. So there's that. But yeah, you're going to have to trust the process, trust that there's more for you, trust the universe has your back, trust in your own potential and capability, and bring back that playfulness energy where you're starting something new or pushing further. I do feel a block in the way though. Heart-to-heart conversations and getting to know each other. Honestly, I don't feel this heart-to-heart conversation has to be with someone else. I mean, if you feel like you specifically have something that you want to say to someone, you know, go ahead and do that. But I feel like this is really a journey to be had alone. And I feel like this heart-to-heart conversation needs to be with, you know, you acknowledging your shadow side. That's what the shadow work is all about. You acknowledging how you have shoved down your feminine energy, like how you've neglected that side of yourself, or critiqued yourself and said, this trait about me that's more sensitive is so useless, and I, you know, hate this thing about how I think or how I act, or I hate that I cry so much, da 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 da. You know, it's forgiving yourself for seeing that as something that holds you back. Because it does not hold you back. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other is what it says at the bottom. Heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like that needs to be had with self, with the universe, with your higher self, with your guides. getting to know each other, as you reveal your innermost as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So as you acknowledge your feminine energy, you'll be able to better connect with it, and you'll recognize when your feminine energy is trying to tell you something, or when it needs, you know, more attention to be nurtured, when things are unbalanced. Wow, this is so huge. Like, what in the world? I'm telling you, darn near every single group was deep like this, you guys. It's literally the deck. It's the tarot deck. It does that. I don't know, this deck has powers, and I didn't get it. I bought this when I was first starting to read tarot, this deck, and I couldn't resonate with it. I was literally not of a I wasn't in high enough vibration to even resonate with the deck or read it. I did not use this deck for so long. We literally got the shadow side that came out, so we're right on par here. Then we got transformation. I see you going through a transformation once you acknowledge that shadow side and do that spiritual work. We have the spiritual strength card, so things are really going to go up for you guys. Things are really going to go up for you guys and get a lot better once you tap into your subconscious and the things that we've talked about. Shadow side, feminine energy. We have passion ignited and power. So it's giving you a whole new excitement about life, honestly. Like, you're way more optimistic once you really kind of address the elephant in the room, the root of the problem. And you're so much more powerful. Like, you're regaining your personal power. And honestly, man, it's hard to believe when you don't have something, but having something is just as important as having a positive mind state about something. So if you have a positive mind state, example about love, oh, I'm a magnet for love, I'm in a high vibration, anyone would be lucky to be with me, I know what I bring to the table, I know that I'm valuable, I know that all these great things about myself, please, I am not worried about a love offer, okay? It's just as powerful as actually having a romantic relationship in your life, you know? So, you know, for some people, it's like, no, I just want this new romantic relationship. And it's like, no, that's just going to be a band-aid for you, babe. It really is. And honestly, you can get both. You know, you can get a romantic situation because you will be a magnet for it. But also, like I said before, having a high vibration and feeling confident in yourself is literally just as effective, if not more effective. Because everyone has free will, so you can't even control like how someone's going to, you know, act once they're in a relationship. You know, you may end up, you know, dealing with a bunch of other BS. So wow, that's a lot. I'm gonna go do this download. That was your message, Gemini. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon in the description below. I post my personal spells on there, collective spreads, live streams on there. I love you, Gemini. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.